It is hot. Welcome to the Philippine weather. Hello everybody and welcome back to Cuckoo for Books. Today I decided to risk my life by spending today's video. I did not account for that. I decided to spend today's video out in the sun because I am doing my summer book haul, and as you may or may not know, lots of noises happen outside. Of course you know that, that's stupid. No, a lot of noises happen outside. The neighbors are playing their radio, so many mosquitoes. Bear with me, bear with the sound, I am sorry. Yeah, let's get through this as quickly as possible because there's a lot of books and there's also a lot of heat coming from the sun and I am already sweating buckets. Let's go. The first book I got is a book that I've already read and I already have, but I finally found the matching cover, and that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And I love that it's the same drawn cover as the other books. I'm very, very happy because I tried looking for it for ages. I asked other Bookstagram people and they said that it was available online only on some sites. But so what's wrong with my speech? Another car. But I found it in a local bookstore and I'm very happy, so woo! Next up on my list, 2 of the Dorothy Must Die books, and I got the sequel, The Wicked Will Rise, and the prequel stories, Dorothy Must Die stories. I read the first book, I completely loved it. I didn't know why it took me so long to get on the bandwagon, so I went out and immediately grabbed the next 2 books, and I can't wait. They're still in their wrapper because I just wanted to, you know, read them at a time when I can marathon them, and I'm reading 4 books at once, so not the right time, but maybe after I finish up these books. So yeah. Next up is one of my radar reads, or I don't know if I actually put this on the list, but I did see it while I was looking for books, and it is Holly Badger's 5 to 1, and I know this is set in India. It's a dystopian where the ratio of women to men is 5 to 1, so women are like sold off as brides to polygamous guys or something like that. I don't know what. I was interested because it's a dystopian set in Asia and you don't really get a lot of that. I mean, you've got Cinder. Off the top of my head, that's it. So I always like it when dystopians go around the world. I also like the fact that it's a really thin book, and again, it's also still in its wrapper because I am an embarrassing child who should not be allowed to go to bookstores and buys and never takes books out of their wrappers. So I honestly don't know how I look right now. I could have buckets of sweat pouring down my face and a good video that will not make me hot. Next book I got was The Rebel Queen by Michelle Moran. I am currently still reading her book on Nefertiti. It's always awkward to say that. How immature, Salva. I loved my first Michelle Moran book, and that was The Second Empress. And again, I like books that happen not in the Western world. I'm sort of branching out my historical fiction to the Asian side of the world and to the Eastern side of the world. This book is about Queen Lakshmi, who was the queen during the British conquest and the kingdom of Jhansi. And the last Indian royal book I read was Jahanara, and that was a royal diaries book, and that's meant for middle-aged readers. No, not middle-aged, middle school readers. It's not meant for middle-aged readers, but I was probably 12 when I read it, so to go back to this world, to this part of the this part of the world will be exciting. Next book I got, none of these books are out of their wrappers, this is so embarrassing, and there's another car, is I Am Her Revenge by Meredith Moore. This is a tale of revenge, clearly. It looks like revenge. I'm not like just repeating the word revenge, I mean, oh my gosh, mosquitoes! Revenge the TV shows. The TV show, not plural. So I think this is what this is, and it says it is La Femme Nikita set in the privileged, dark, compelling world of an English prep school. That's interesting. Ah, oh, thank God. There's a breeze going on right now, and I am liking it. Next book, I was very excited to see this in the bookstore because it is the sequel to one of my favorite books of 2014, and that is Conspiracy of Blood and Smoke by Anne Blankman, and it is a sequel to Prisoner of Night and Fog. I loved the first book. I didn't know I could love World War II books so much, and there's another car. It was never my favorite time period, but after reading it, I loved it. I think I'm gonna give the first one a reread before I read this one, but I'm really excited. Yeah, I really hope that car did not just drown it out. It's not a car, it's like a generator. Ooh, next book. I am very excited about this one because it's like tween Salva's dream, and also the author followed my blog, and I probably gave just such a ridiculous face right then, but it is Lois Lane's Fallout, and this is actually a book that is open and isn't wrapped. What is that sound? Oh, it's a car backing into the driveway. Well, this book does not need any explanation or introduction. It's about a teenage Lois Lane. That's all I need to know is teenage Lois Lane. She's a sassy pants, and now the sun is coming out and it's really hot. A few more books, and the last two are red books, so it's just gonna be fast. And the next, third to the last book is The Wrong Side of Right. One of the few contemporary, if not the only contemporary book on this pile. The Wrong Side of Right by Jen Marie Thorne. It's one of my favorite plots where girl finds out her family is actually a big shot family, be it princess or billionaire, or this time it's her dad's like a political dude. So I always like those kinds of rags to riches stories. I am drenched in my own sweat. The Air. You all know The Air. I talked about this on my last book review, which you can click on over here. It's the fourth book in the selection series. I was very happy to get my hands on this, and this was like the second I left the bookstore, I was walking through them all with my head in, like, with my nose in the book. So I finished this really fast. I loved it. Team Edelin. That was loud. Last book I have on my book haul is The Royal We, and the book review for this one is coming up soon, or I might have already posted it, uploaded it. It depends. I'm a lazy editor, so it depends which one I get to upload first. But this is Kate Middleton fanfiction, and I like it that way. Quoted that from a user on Goodreads, and this is the best way to describe this book. You swap in Bex for Kate, Will, Nick for Will, Freddie for Harry, Richard for Charles. I'm probably just spouting out random names, but that is, you swap out all those names for the real people, and you've got a biography, basically. I love this book so much. This is definitely one of my favorite books for 2015, and I just love it. And that is it for my 2015 summer book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me sweat in the Philippine heat. I hope you guys liked it, and if you guys have any recommendations for books that I should go out and buy, don't tell me, because then I'm just gonna have to go out and buy them, and that's just gonna lead to more unread books, and that's embarrassing. I hope that you guys liked this video. Subscribe and follow me on all the things, and I'm gonna go take a very cold shower or jump into the pool, but I will see you guys next time. Bye!